Hello boys and girls, and welcome to the Animated Playbook. I'm the Mighty Mike Coach. In this video we are going to show you how we like to run our big halfback swing, or our big halfback swing Z pick. Same play, the only difference is our Z receiver does two different things. As you might guess on the ladder, he actually throws a pick. So, as you will see, we are in our big formation. Once again, our wide receiver is not on, our Z receiver is not on the line of scrimmage. He is even with the backside of the tackle. Halfback lined up behind the tackle and even with the quarterback. So, on the halfback swing, what's going to happen is it's going to be a very quick pass. Halfback's going to bow out to get the pass. Now, this pass needs to be completed behind the line of scrimmage. The reason why is because our guard and tackle are sort of going to be running a very similar scheme to a jailbreak screen, which means they are going to just give a little pop to the defensive end, defensive tackle, guard on defensive tackle, tackle in the defensive end. They're going to give a little pop just to slow down the pass rush. That way the quarterback gets enough time to turn and fire the ball out to the flats on a swing. And then when they set up their blocks, guard will be able to set up on the linebacker, tackle, and the safety. You will have a nice wall, basically very reminiscent of a punt return, set up for this halfback. Now the Z on a halfback swing is just going to block this cornerback. So it's going to get a little congested out here on the side. But this is going to happen if the cornerbacks play zone, or they just don't respect the Z receiver's ability to catch a downfield pass, or any pass for that matter. So if that's the case, he can't be used as a decoy at all. You just have to block him. So from the snap of the ball, this pass happens way too early than it's supposed to, but that's just the animation. He's not going to be able to get it off this quick. But you'll see the tackle and guard both chip their guys. Now you see him release into the secondary. About now is when the ball is going to come out. This ball, the quarterback needs to lead his halfback towards the line of scrimmage, but behind the line of scrimmage. The reason why I say towards, you don't want this quarterback throwing behind him, otherwise it's a fumble. So you want to throw him towards the wide receiver. In fact, actually the quarterback's target is anywhere around where the Z receiver originally lined up. So just forward to where the Z receiver originally lined up. So you get the bow by the halfback. The halfback should be running downhill as the ball now comes to him around where the Z receiver is. I think this ball is going to be out here a little bit longer, which is fine, and he should be able to catch it on the run. Moving forward, Z's going to try to seal that edge, and of course now, like I told you, you're going to have this punt return wall. Now, due to the quick chip by the tackle on the defensive end, and the fact that the defensive end is going to be a little bit torn here, he'll see that halfback swing in front of him, might cause him to hesitate a little bit instead of heading at the quarterback. So what we sort of want to do is get this guy flat-footed here, just for a quick step. If we get him flat-footed for a half a step, then this pass should not only be able to get off in time and get over the defensive end or around the defensive end, but it also will mean now the defensive end is in a trailing position versus our halfback. In this situation, if it's run this way, and this is how the defense reacts against this defense, remember it's just a generic defense, you really set up a situation in which if he catches the ball, he should have a one-on-none all the way down the sidelines. Take one more look at it, releasing down. You got the wall, you got the catch, and there it is. Now, let's show you the pick. So, in the big halfback swing Z pick, as you might assume, the Z receiver is throwing a pick. Why is it not pass interference? Well, I'll tell you why it's not pass interference. The same reason why guard and tackle release downfield, it's not illegal men downfield. It's because if this ball is completed before the line of scrimmage, if it's back of the line of scrimmage, it is a screen pass, which means everybody can be engaged downfield, and it's not considered illegal man downfield, and it's not considered offensive pass interference. So, in this play, the only thing that differs is the fact that I'm pushing the wrong button to speed it up, and I think I might have just... Okay, what happened here? There we go. So, in this play, the only thing that differs, you still have the quarterback throwing out here, you still got the guard and tackle chipping here. The only thing that differs is right here. And remember, this has to be man-to-man, and this has to be a cornerback that respects or is afraid of this wide receiver catching the ball anywhere on this field. Because he's going to come in, and that's what we need. We need him to come in to give time for this halfback, just like this defensive end, to get out here and catch the ball. If he catches the ball and he's got to step on this cornerback, the worst situation is going to happen for this linebacker and safety pair, which is it doesn't matter if the guard, if the guard, we just need a guard or tackle to be able to release back here, which also means you are free to keep your tackle in on this defensive tackle, or your guard in on this defensive, the tackle on defensive end, or this guard on this defensive tackle. You can keep one of these guys in, because this guy's going to run a pick. He's going to be running right at one of these guys. More than likely, he'll hit him, and then we'll create that wall again. This may look like a 2-on-1, but in effect, it's not. It's actually a 1-on-none, because you'll have this guy flat-footed in trailing position. You'll have this guy coming in and more likely being out of the play, and once again, by the time he tries to recover, it's going to be too late. So that is how we like to run our big halfback swing, Z pick.